I hate war. I call upon Chairman Khrushchev to halt and eliminate this clandestine, reckless, and provocative threat to
the decision that I made will bring the peace.
He counted on America to be passive. He counted wrong.
The United States will lead the way, and we expect our allies to walk with us hand in hand.
When the 5 member nations of the Security Council were confirmed to have nuclear arsenals, it was assumed they would never be used. Deterrence was our global shield.
We are now getting word from our correspondent that the United Nations-led American peacekeeping force has been overrun.
Suppose you tell me why I'm hearing about the start of World War III on the television.
We're also getting reports from the Pikes Peak area that there was a huge snowstorm. That's where the president is, of course.
Where are we?
Morty's Roadside Diner.
No, town.
Aztec, Colorado.
Home of the Screaming Beavers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Here we go.
Unless your leader immediately withdraws from his position, I will authorize the dropping of a multi-megaton nuclear device.
What you're about to do is not in your best interest or that of the country.
How the United States would launch a nuclear attack, particularly when it must be initiated and completed in less than an hour and a half, is very limiting.
Let's be clear. If we attack, and it's going to be major.
There's going to be nothing left. No rebuilding, no aid, nothing.
You must meet our terms unconditionally in just under 40 minutes. Send the B-2, we're going to let her fly.
You're going to let him fly.
That's illegal.
Am I missing something?
You drop that bomb, you got my vote and the vote of every real American.
Nuclear warfare is not about gambling. It's about certainty, strategic certainty, moral certainty.
Do I seem uncertain to you? I have 4 minutes to acquire those codes. What I need is for you to set aside your personal feelings and do your job.
This is the bomber that our sources in the Pentagon are telling us will be used to carry and drop nuclear weapons.
This is the president.
Mr. President, understand this. We have the power. We have the oil.
I have the match.
We're trying to follow events across the globe as efficiently as possible.
When you fall asleep at night, in that instant you find yourself waking in another world, in another life. What do you call this situation?
For life.
In France, Marie has 2 beautiful children.
No silly faces. Okay, come on.
Night, Mama. Don't forget about me.
In New York, Martha is a single woman with a successful career.
Thursday, but you know what? I don't have my book in front of me. I'll call you later, okay?
Table for one, or are you expecting someone?
Marie has just met a very charming man.
I'd like to come home with you.
I'd like to say yes, but I can't.
And now, so has Martha.
So what's up?
I'm not interested in dating you.
So what are you interested in?
You? Just who you are.
You know what this guy really is?
What?
He's the chance to love again.
But something happened in France last night, and I think I may have fallen in love with someone. And I don't even know if he's real.
I'm sorry, you slept with someone last night in France?
So what do you think? Do you hate me? Do you think I'm nuts?
I'm jealous, and all I can think of is this other guy. Could I commit my life to you just the way you are? I'm gonna fight for you.
You're riding 2 horses, and the mind is not built to do that.
I don't know how to get back to the way I used to be.
You know, you don't have to go there tonight. You could go someplace else. Maybe you could take me along. Is he younger than me? How does he make love to you? What is it Sarah says? Don't forget about me.
You're not playing alone anymore. The real one will leave. And when he does, you'll know the other one is the dream.
I don't don't want to give up either of them.
We're pioneers of the mind in this classroom. Scholars and philosophers. You know what Shakespeare said about punctuality? Better 3 hours too early than 1 minute too late.
I propose a final thought experiment for our final session together. Let's envision a global cataclysm.
We're gonna have to take shelter here inside this reinforced bunker.
We'll have to spend a full year inside this bunker, which is equipped with generator and fuel supply to keep it running that long.
You see the problem. We're a group of 21, but the bunker's only built for 10.
Which means you have to decide who's valuable enough to expend limited resources on. You're going to choose at random a card from inside this box. On each card there's a profession. Based on that profession, your colleagues are going to make decisions concerning your bunker worthiness.
Organic farmer.
Structural engineer.
A harpist.
Orthopedic surgeon. I'm a soldier.
I'm a published poet.
You have a brutally short window to calculate who deserves a slot in your bunker. Your one tool, logic. Was it any crueler than letting an atomic cloud peel his skin off?
I don't want him in the bunker with us.
Better 3 hours too early than 1 minute too late.
Who are you in this experiment?
I am the wild card. Don't worry about it. You'll do better in the next iteration.
Next iteration?
I have a different way we could go. I'd like to be in charge of who's in and who's out.
Patron, this is disordered.
In my apocalypse, everybody's worth as much as everybody else.
I won't let you do it.
Get out of there. Get out.
You can't shoot me. You're a pacifist.
I'll make an exception.
We live briefly, but we don't mind. And when it's time to die, we don't resist death. We summon it.
This is not philosophy anymore. I won't have you debating us into extinction.
If you don't like it, shoot me.
You know what apocalypse actually means? To uncover what you couldn't see before. Way out of the dark.
You prayed and believed your whole life, and here you are. Explain that to me.
What do you say to people that are offended by your show because you pray to Jesus in every episode?
If we disown him, he'll disown us.
When a 12-year-old watches his mother dying of cancer, a God who would allow that is not worth believing in. Life is really a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury and signifying nothing.
Name? Wheaton. Josh Wheaton. Philosophy 150.
You might want to think about a different instructor.
Come on, man, it can't be that bad.
Think Roman Colosseum, people cheering for your death.
I'm Professor Radisson. This is Philosophy 150. I would like to bypass senseless debate altogether and jump to the conclusion, which every sophomore is already aware of: there is no God. All that I require from each of you is that you fill in the papers I've just given you with 3 little words: God is dead. Mr. Wheaton, is something wrong?
I can't do what you want. I'm a Christian.
If you cannot bring yourself to admit that God is dead, then you will need to defend the antithesis.
Think of Jesus as my friend.
You think Jesus is God?
I don't want to disappoint him.
So your acceptance of this challenge may be the only meaningful exposure to God and Jesus they'll ever have.
See, to me, he's not dead. I don't want anyone to get talked out of believing in him just because this professor thinks they should.
Mr. Wheaton, are you ready?
We're going to put God on trial.
If you think you're smarter than me, do not try to humiliate me in front of my students. In that classroom, there is a God. I'm him.
This experiment is over. You get to decide who the most important person in your life is. Me, Professor Radisson.
But I have to do this thing. Like it's something that God wants me to do. I can't just turn away from it.
You just want to ensnare them in your primitive superstition.
What I want is for them to make their own choice. That's what God wants.
You have no idea how much I'm going to enjoy failing you.
Yeah, but who are you really looking to fail? Me or God?
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Science supports his existence. You know the truth. So why do you hate him? It's a very simple question. Why do you hate God?
God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Your dreams are talking to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Magical Mr. Wide's tour of the galaxy beyond your wildest dreams.
Listen, I need some coolant. Engine's overheating, and some water.
No coolant, no water.
Stop! Hey, cabron!
This could be our ticket out of here.
Nothing happens for no reason. You have a part to play.
Do you believe in the impossible? My car broke down on your road there.
He needs the water more than your car. Corn's not dead. Corn is life.
What's your name?
Mabel.
Mabel. I'd like you to meet Alvin. He's an oddity. He shows up in the oddest of places.
What are you doing here?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
You're the grandson?
I'm American. What's it to you anyway?
I ain't got time for your games. Now fork over the fucking $20
Hey!
you
Whoa!
stole!
Whoa!
Hey! Whoa, God, hey!
When you find the plant, you offer this cornmeal to it.
What is that going to do? It's a plant. You'd kill for water out here. Mabel?
She knows things you couldn't even begin to understand.
She going to stay here all alone?
She won't leave. She's lived here all her life.
I saw a man with a black hat.
Click, click. Beat me up, Scotty.
Snake can heal when he sheds its skin.
That's not how the real world works, Grandma.
Right now, you got to come with me.